One of my greatest fascinations with the medium watercolor is the unpredictability of it. Oftentimes you can start a painting and it completely takes you by surprise. There's things called happy accidents, and for this painting, I was going to do sort of a mountain range, but it became almost accidentally or unintentionally, certainly, became more of a seascape. So I'll show you the whole process that I took, and hopefully you enjoy this one. So I've edited down to as short as I can. So please do watch the video all the way through, and I would appreciate any comments. Drop me a like, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe. So for the start of this painting, like always, I wet the sky area of the paper and then added just a mix of blue, and then went in with a mix of Payne's grey and just like the mud from leftover paints of my tray. And there you can see I'm just removing some of the pigment just to create a little bit more cloud and a bit more interest. And I find with skies, if you do want to paint watercolors with skies, I tend to not mess too much with them. I think more than likely, the more time you spend on a watercolor sky, I may be wrong, but the longer you spend, I think the more chance it is to not turn out right. You want a sort of fresh, you want a fresh look in the sky. You want it sort of try and get it right as soon as possible, and don't touch it too much. But let me know in the comments what you do think, what are your experiences in painting skies. But for me, I do like to wet the paper first, and you can see then once you add the pigment, you get these soft variations in color. You can get these really nice effects of clouds, and as the water and the pigment come down the paper, you can get these nice effects of rain and sort of thundery sort of clouds. But yeah, if you let me know what you think, I do appreciate all those comments. And like I said, for this painting, I was going to do a mountain sort of scene, and just a typical landscape. But I guess this watercolor had a different idea, and that's one of the things as well. Just let the watercolor do what it wants to do, and you just have a little control over it here and there. So you're just manipulating the pigment slightly as you put it on, and just enjoy the process, because that's really what it's all about. Just enjoying what the pigments do. You can try different angles of your paper. You can see I'm using a 40-degree angle thereabouts. Now for this, you can see I'm using the belly of my brush. So fairly dry. I've used the same sort of pigment that I've used in the sky, and then just quick strokes along the paper, and that's creating this nice wave. And I've got the whites on the top, so that's where the wave is going to be crashing. So I'm using dry brush technique, and also adding little bits of wet. So really, when I started this painting, I just wanted an interesting sky, and then see what I wanted to do with that. Whether I wanted, I really didn't have any idea, any sort of plans whatsoever. I knew in my mind I wanted a landscape with some hills or mountains, So I left the shape of the, well, it's become a wave, but you can also see how easy I could have made this a snow-capped mountain, like a snowy sort of mountain scene. Exactly the same process, so you can achieve this mountain look, or you can also use the same technique to create a seascape and waves. So what I'm doing here, I'm just picking out little details and adding some darker tones. And this works nice if you've got areas of white. So you've got the shadows of the waves with the white on top, and it just gives an extra 3D dimension to the painting. As always, please do leave a comment. I do appreciate all those comments, and if you do like this video, then please give me a thumbs up. It just helps my video to get to more people, and so it does help my channel overall. So just removing the masking tape from this one. You can see the nice clean border that gives the painting. And you can also use mats or mounts to put on, and just gives you a nice feel for the painting. It really does help make your paintings look so much better. You don't even have to produce anything that good, but with a mount it really does make it look much better. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.